Have you ever seen computers that look like these? Well, some of you may ask, what's all this bling for? Do you really need it? Is it worth all the money, or is it just a waste of money? Well, this episode will help you sort it all out. So check this out. You see, your computer also faces daily problems, which could lead to the failure of some parts, if not even your entire PC. We are going to show you how to avoid these issues from happening. Let's start. One of the major problems with the PC is heat. If this is your computer case and inside the case are your fire-breathing hardware like hard drives, processors, video card, and your memory, and even your motherboard chips, then there is a need for constant cooling. Now most techs would say, just pop in a good CPU cooler and that will solve your problem. Not. Here, check this graph out. Now imagine this as your computer casing, this being the front and this being the back. Of course, this is the top and this is the bottom. Now most optical drives will be located in this area, and most hard drives will be located in this area. And most PSUs, or I would say power supplies, are located in the rear port. Now, the normal way to have everything cooled is to make sure that cool air comes in from the front, so you have cool air blowing in, and of course, since hot air rises, it would be good to have an exhaust fan either at the top or at the back. So when cool air comes in, it automatically goes out here, or to the top, or to the exhaust of the power supply if your power supply has a fan with it, which is good to buy power supplies with fans in them. So as you can see clearly in this diagram, cold air should be entering from the front area and exiting out to the top. That is the in-out rule. Okay, take note of that fast. In-out rule. Now, your fans. So the first thing you need to do when you want to pimp your PC is to actually add fans, right? So you want to have a good fan here at the front, a good fan here at the back. That is the normal way to do it. Now, don't you just buy fans and pop them in your PC. You have to make sure that these two rules are followed. The ones that I've just said, which are equal air going in and out. The speed of the fan in front of the PC should be the same on the speed of the fan at the back of the PC, and the size must also be the same, so that you are ensuring the same amount of air coming in and the same amount of air going out, making sure that there is a very good airflow from the front to the back. If you have a very big fan in the front and you have a very small fan at the back, what will happen is you have a lot of cold air coming in and a very slow exhaust fan at the back. It will cause the airflow, actually going to cause the airflow to go around your PC. So what will happen is, since it's very strong, it'll just go around here, and very minimal air will be exhausted correctly to the PC. Now, one good thing to do is to actually have at least, to maybe have a small fan coming in, or one big fan coming in, and two exhaust fans coming out at the back. Now we apologize for my graph, since this is a low budget show. I only have this piece of paper to show you my diagrams. Okay, so we're gonna have this one big fan coming in and two exhaust fans coming out. So as you can see, there is a little negative air pressure here, meaning the intake is slower than the exhaust. Okay, the intake is slower than the exhaust. This works for some PCs, but not for all. So it's really up to you to, mess around with it and choose which one you think is good for your setup. I would prefer to make it go equal. So I want equal intake and equal output. So if I have two fans for exhaust, I must have at least two fans for intake as well. That would give me a very good airflow. Remember, the key is hot air rises, so you must have an exhaust fan. Just adding fans wherever, like here, and putting one here, and putting one here, and putting one here, doesn't give you a good setup for airflow. You must have a good airflow inside your case. And remember the in-out rule. Adding fans to your PC is a must. Adding fans to your PC is a must. Most people ignore doing this because they think it's just, waste of money. But actually, those people end up spending more when they have to upgrade their PCs earlier. The lesser fans you have in your PC, the lesser cooling, the earlier your hardware will die. We recommend Silverstone fans, which come in all sizes and even models with fan controllers to allow you to adjust the speed of the fans. Now, having lots of fans on the PC will surely make your PC a little noisy. Not with Silverstone fans, they are known to be one of the quietest fans in the world to date. Now, if you want to go with a little bling, Sunbeam also has fans with built-in lights in them. You may also add the Sunbeam 5.25-inch bay fan controller or Silverstone's FP33 3.25-inch bay fan controller as well to be able to control all your fans from the front of your PC. So when your air condition is up, you can lower all your fan speeds, and when you're out and the air condition is off, you can increase the speed of all your fans, making sure your PC is being cooled correctly. Now, aside from fans, you also need to organize your cables. When your cables are just all fumbled up, if this is your power supply, the power supply is the mother of all supplier cables for the PC. You've got tons of thick cables, wires going all over your peripherals. Now, if you just leave them hanging there, going around like that, all your cables here and there, and these are your hard drives, and you have all your cables connecting to your motherboard, the air comes in again from the front. Even if you have perfect setup for a good airflow, the cables are just going to block the air and makes the heat just go around your PC. We recommend Silverstone fans, which come in all sizes and even models with fan controllers to allow you to adjust the speed of the fans. Now, having lots of fans on the PC will surely make your PC a little noisy. Not with Silverstone fans, they are known to be one of the quietest fans in the world to date. Now, if you want to go with a little bling, Sunbeam also has fans with built-in lights in them. You may also add the Sunbeam 5.25-inch bay fan controller or Silverstone's FP33 3.25-inch bay fan controller as well to be able to control all your fans from the front of your PC. So when your air condition is up, you can lower all your fan speeds, and when you're out and the air condition is off, you can increase the speed of all your fans, making sure your PC is being cooled correctly. Now, aside from fans, you also need to organize your cables. When your cables are just all fumbled up, if this is your power supply, the power supply is the mother of all supplier cables for the PC. You've got tons of thick cables, wires going all over your peripherals. Now, if you just leave them hanging there, going around like that, all your cables here and there, and these are your hard drives, and you have all your cables connecting to your motherboard, the air comes in again from the front. Even if you have perfect setup for a good airflow, the cables are just going to block the air and makes the heat just go around your PC. So it is important to keep your PC neat, as you can see. Adding cable wraps and tie downs will give you a cleaner looking system and more efficient airflow at the same time. Let's pause for a break. Colors as well: red, blue, green, black, and yellow. Another product for cable management is Silverstone's CPO4. It's an insulated SATA cable that protects it from electronic disturbance around it, and it has a 90-degree connector with lock that allows you to manage it better and securely attach it to your HD or motherboard. Pest control. Some types of ants and other insects are known to eat certain electronic parts. Why? We don't know. They seem to be sugary or something, but they just do it. If they don't like to eat them, they like to sleep on them. And whenever there's insects, there's insect pee and insect poo. It may sound funny, but they actually could also easily destroy your entire computer. Liquidy pee and liquidy poo is just like pouring water on your system. The solution? Add lights to your system. Sunbeam Tech provides very attractive looking bling lights with multiple colors. It also comes with a switch for you to conveniently turn off when you don't need them, like during the day when the lights are bright in the room, but when night falls or if you leave your PC on while you sleep, Sunbeam takes care of it all. CPU coolers. Let us tell you what a CPU cooler can do. After managing your casing's airflow and after putting a lot of lights and blings to your PC, now you can add your additional device coolers. An example would be Tunic's humongous cooler, the Tunic Tower 120 or 120 LF. The difference between both is the LF has a blue LED light on it. Or the laid-back, low-profile Silverstone NT06 light. Now you may ask, do you really need to replace the stock cooler of your processor? Well, if you want your processor to last longer, then absolutely yes. The cooler your entire system is, the longer your PC will last. Let's pause for a techno tip. Are you tired of using the screwdriver to open and close your PC case? Well, get tired no more. Sunbeam proudly presents anodized thumb screws. Conveniently lock and unlock your PC side panel, motherboard tray, and even your hard drives with these thumb screws, anodized to prevent rust. Now we bring you our BFW gaming segment with our BFW pals from BFWgaming.com. But before that, let's pause for a break.